Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to learn how to use ngFor directive in Angular, which basically helps us to efficiently display list of data. Let's get started. So what is ngFor? ngFor is a structural directive in Angular, which we use a lot actually. So this ngFor allows us to loop over any form of data and data collections and allow us to render the elements for each item. I'll show you using an example. So I have here a items array, okay? So this array has different item object here, which is item 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I want to show all of these items, I want to display them in a list, okay, in my HTML. I will go into my HTML file and there I will say, for example, UL. So it would be unordered list and I'll say list item, right, basic HTML, and then I will use the directive which is star ngFor. So now with this directive we can loop over all the items in the item array, okay? So our array is called items, so we will say let item. So each item in that items array we will refer as that item. So we'll say let item of items. This items is the items array, this one, okay? And we try to call each item which we want to print as a singular form, so like item. After that, inside here we'll use double curly bracket and whatever we want to print we will write that, which is item for now. So this item. So using this we have access to this item, and this item basically is looping over all the items array. So this we have access to 1, 2, 3, all of them, and we are printing it here. We are displaying it basically here using our list item. Now if we go to our here, you can see all of them are displayed, right? So now let's try with some more complex data structures, okay? So I'll go into my login component and I will change this items array to a more complex array. So now you can see the items array, it has an object. Each object has two property, name and description. So you can see we have three objects. So this is an array of objects, which each object having two properties, right? Now, for example, we want to display this name and description. That's where it gets a bit complex. So we'll go into our HTML and we will say this loop will still go over all the values, right? So this item currently is an object, right? So what we'll do here, we'll say hash3 and then inside this here we'll say a p tag, okay? So in the hash3 tag, we will say we want to display item dot. So when we write item dot, we have access to our description and name, both the property. So that is why it's useful. It gives access to all the properties in the object. And here we have access to our description. So we can print both of it, right? And if we go here, you can see that it looks pretty good. And you have all the details you need, which is item, description, so on. If you have more complex data object like item with more properties, then that also we can display it in our HTML or however we want to use it, we can have access. And that's how you use ngFor in Angular. It is a very powerful tool for rendering list of data. So you can try experimenting it with different data structures as I mentioned. And if you find this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe for more Angular tutorials.